Welcome back to another Pillow Talk with Camp Chaos. This episode is brought to you by Flash Media Studios. We are going to discuss holiday season boundaries. And I feel like that's a lot because this is a season of yes, yes, more, more. But I think as a mom, it's our job to figure out when to say no.
Yeah, and I think as a mom, you are kind of like piloting this plane
Oh,
of
for
your
sure.
family. So it's up to you to kind of
What do you mean?
direct.
You think that Drew and Gus, our husbands, are like, we're going to go to this light show. We're going to go to this on ice. We're going to go to no, they're not. We are the
No.
pilots
Yeah, we are
of
the
this.
pilots.
Yes.
But I think with that, with booking all the wonderful things of the holidays, there's also like your responsibility to be like, this family is getting sick. This
Yeah.
family is run down where we are not enjoying anything we are doing anymore. So it is also, which we are learning, I think, it's a season of no too. It's a season of my family can't do that. My family cannot
Mhm.
go to everybody's house for the holidays.
Yeah.
Right.
I think first for me is looking at like your gift list. And that sounds like kind of silly to go that way, but it's like all of us have so many people in our life that are so important and special. But it's like, how much can you keep giving? Like,
Yeah.
you go to like the people that are in your self-care, like you see your nail person, you see your hair person, you see your drivers that you see every week, like your UPS driver, like I mean especially for me that's a very important one. Our garbage
Yes.
truck drivers, you got your teachers, you got your teacher aides, then you've got I mean the list for us just keeps your trainer, like it just gets bigger, big your work wife, like your friends' kids that you see every week. Like that for me is figuring out that boundary of like, where are we gifting and where are we not gifting?
Can I say that
Is that stressing you out? I'm
you
sorry.
just stressed me
I
the
know. I
F
know.
out.
I know.
But you are the only person I think that thinks like that because which we've discussed this, like you are such a giver. You are so like,
Oh,
thank
thank
you,
you.
here, give that. No, but you are. You
Thank
are
you.
always like, you're important to me. Let me show you how important you are to me, And so you're always thinking like that, where I am like, thank you. I love you. You mean a
Yeah.
lot to
Well,
me. Um, I will always do the teachers
yeah,
because
always.
they
That's
are like,
insane.
I mean, some of the most important people in our kids' lives. I don't do my regulars like my nail or my hair. Maybe
Yeah.
like during the holidays, I'll just do like a bigger tip or something to say thank you. But I just don't have enough time in the day or like the brain capacity to be like, what is a cute gift that I can even for Steph's hostess gift for Friendsgiving? I'm like, I'm out of
I
things to do.
know.
Like what
I
I
know.
try to get creative. Like I don't want to give the same gift to every single person.
Well, just looking
Um
like that.
with our neighbors, which is really fun. We always do our favorite things party, and that makes it easy because I check all those friends off the list and it's like something small. And you bring your favorite thing.
Cute.
Same, like we set a budget and all of us know that the budget's $50. I normally bring like a skincare thing
You
or a
bring one of them
makeup.
and you exchange.
You bring 4. So there's 4 of us who do it. So
Okay.
say like for me, it's like the Dior palette. I'll bring 4 Dior palettes. So everyone goes home with a Dior palette. Then like Kendall one year did this, which I still use, a back heating pad. So like for when you go to sleep, it's like you put it on.
Okay.
And then she did 4 of those super cute, like we had them in New York, the espresso martini ridged
Cute.
glasses. Um, my sister did the Dior lip gloss and the Tarte mascara. So like you
Yeah.
go home
See,
with like little things, but
little
that's like
things.
we've been doing it. This will be our
Yeah.
4th year. We do it every year. My other like friends, I
You're
don't
not.
no, I
No,
don't.
no.
I just don't
I think what's hard is like the friends' kids that we see so much, but then like there's so many kids. Like,
don't
and
get
then
my
when are
kids
you not?
gifts.
I know.
Don't.
See, okay. All right.
Don't.
See, this is my I think the other thing that like you hear this all the time, like the husbands say this, the moms, like our moms will say it's like, don't stress, it'll all come together. I'm like, no, it won't all come together unless I put it all together.
Well,
Santa
and
is
our
not
moms say
real.
that too because
They've lived
they've done
this.
it. They
They've
know
done
it
it.
and they know that
Yeah.
like as a mom, it doesn't matter how tired we are. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if there's like I told you today, I'm cooking for all these people. Like I don't need that, but you'll just do it. Like we're in
Yeah,
this
you
place
just
in
do
our
it.
lives where you
But
just do it.
I do think that like in this, when we're coming off of like the brink of just having all these events, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I've had events. Here we are on Tuesday. I'm like drilling myself. I'm like, I'm driving myself into the ground.
Yeah.
My kids are like, can we just go to, Zane said yesterday, can't we go to the park instead? I'm like, yes. What? Well, actually, no, because I've committed to this, but like, yes, I wish we could because they are feeling the overstimulated mommy. And guess what? That's not good for anyone. I have a cold. They're getting colds, but we have another event. We must go. It's like we need to pump the brakes. I also think when you think of boundaries, like I think of the list of things to do. I was stressing out so much of like, okay, the kids' outfits, like there's these outfits, there's these outfits. I'm like, you're wearing that again. You are wearing that again.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
can
care
be
that
a
you wore
repeat.
it's yeah. It does not matter.
Well, and I used to, I think as our family grows, just life is becoming more expensive. And so with like my personal family, like my siblings, my parents, every year stress to me and my siblings, do not get us anything because they know that we will stress over getting them something that they're like, we don't need anything.
Yeah, but the problem is people say that. So, okay, but you
other
guys all have
things.
to be on the same page because some people say that and then they get it. And then you have the guilt of like, oh, I didn't get you anything.
Oh, no, but my siblings and I always go in on a gift for my
Yeah.
parents because we can get them something much bigger
Yeah.
together than we can just
Oh, that's
separate
smart.
little things. And finally, my brothers were like, why? Like, mom and dad really, they'd rather us just like be with them and spend time and like they don't want. And I think sometimes for me, I'm always trying to, which I think we talked about on the podcast before, like I try to be a very good gift giver, not that I'm buying you the most expensive thing, but if I listen that you
Yeah.
said that you wanted this like 6 months ago and I remembered it and I'm going to get that for you. And I'm like, just as the family starts to grow, I don't have the energy
There's no
anymore.
brain
Like I don't,
capacity.
yeah. And I really just want to, which is what we decided with my immediate family is it's just about the kids now. Like, cause
Yeah.
I used to get my siblings stuff. I used to get one for each of them, one for now we have significant, husbands, in-laws, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law. That's
Slow
right there, 12
down.
people.
Yeah.
12 people. So now it's like, it's just the kids.
Yeah.
We don't, if I
As it
want
should be.
something, I will buy it for myself on the
Yeah.
Aloe sale. Don't stress yourself out trying to buy me something. Just focus on my kids because that's like,
That's
I think that's the magic of Christmas
Is watching
anyway,
it through
is
them.
watching them
Yeah.
open up a toy that I'm so annoyed that you got them that I'm going to have to, put
Yeah.
together and sell something else to bring something in and get rid of
I
this.
think too, even when you think of like the overstimulating is like was even with decorating, like it gets so insane. And I know that like I can't tell you this because I went to your house and the outside of your house looks like you have that thing from Whoville that like I just hit all those lights out. Yeah. But it's like what are we doing here? Like I have Christmas trees coming out of my ass. Like there's 5 Christmas
She's literally
trees.
on the phone. Hi, hang on, I'm in the attic trying to get my Christmas
I
tree.
know, I'm like, but seriously, and I'm like, but it's very sweet of getting up. But like all of this, and I don't know if this is just my household, but like it's all on the mom. Like the Christmas trees, the
No, we
decorating,
did
like,
discuss this. Like Christmas for me is 50-50. Drew handles
I
the
love that for
outside
you.
decor and he will bring all of the decorations from I physically cannot. Some of our bin has fallen on me because the ladder that we use to get into the attic is not a TP ladder. It's just a one-sided ladder.
Oh God.
So it just leans on the
Yeah,
attic.
yeah.
So like some of it is so heavy. Drew's like, I cannot bring it down. Like you have to come halfway up and help me. And it has fallen on me. Like,
Yeah.
and they're so heavy. So I
we're ending up
actually
in the
could
emergency
not-
room.
Truly.
Like this
Almost.
is why that's why ERs are full.
Yes, from
Urgent
people
cares are
getting
full.
decor down from the
No,
from
and during the
attic.
holidays, it's like we're all just rushing. Like even this morning, like we're rushing. We're doing so much, so like trying to get all of it done. This is when accidents happen. We all just need to slow down, go bake some damn cookies with your kids, and sit at home. But like I think the other thing for me is like looking at the calendar of like things that come in of like, oh, can you volunteer for this? Can you volunteer for that? Can you do this at this school? Can you do like there's so many things that I feel guilty if I say no. So I'm like trying to double stack of like, okay, it'd be an hour here. I could send Gus to take Zane here, or I could do like, no, I can't make it. And that's okay.
I know. And you know what I was just thinking about is sometimes during this time, I say yes to everything because I'm like, oh, it's just during this time. And I was thinking like after the holidays, I do kind of feel like this like
Crash.
crap. It's almost like a post-wedding where you don't know if you're like depressed, sad, relieved.
Seasonal depression.
Because you just had so much on your plate and everybody wanted you everywhere and you were saying yes to everything.
then
And
January,
it's like
there's
Santa and Christmas
nothing.
and then there's nothing.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, wait, this is what I was begging for during the holidays. So I
Yeah.
think it can be really hard for moms too, because you're like, this is only during these 5 weeks from Thanksgiving to Christmas where our life is like this, but also you have to, and this is what I told Drew, is we have to look at our lives and say, and my parents have always said this to my sister and I, because we're the only two of my siblings that have kids right now. If you cannot make it, we don't care. Like
Yeah.
my mom's like, if you can't make it to Thanksgiving with us, if you would rather just spend it with Drew and the kids and go do something, like my mom has always been a big proponent of like, put your mental health first, because she knows as a mom what you go through. Like growing up for us for the holidays, we were at 3 different
The
holiday
houses.
parties.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like, are you driving your kids around on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day? Like, or are you setting that boundary of no, I'm staying home. I'm hosting. If you
Thank
want to come
God we
over
have
after we
changed.
do presents, great. Otherwise, like just keeping it calm.
And I think because like, especially for you and I, we're so close to our moms, um, there's some part of you which we have managed to work out where you're like, I also want to make sure I'm doing stuff with just my little pod
Yeah.
in the morning so that the kids know, like, it doesn't always have to be a big production. Like there is a really special thing that happens with just us 5. So
Oh
like
yeah.
every Christmas morning, it's like it's just us
Oh
5.
no, me. I'm like, Mom, you better get here at 7 a.m.
Well, I'm like, Mom, I'm coming over immediately when the last present's open. But I do try to,
Yeah.
because even for me, it feels like something's missing. My mom's not here. And I tell Drew, I'm like, this is hard for me, just so you know, to be here with just us 5. Like, I want my sister there, my mom there, my siblings.
Well,
But I
like
also
you
want to
were,
make the
yeah.
kids know us 5 is just perfect too.
Yeah.
And that's what this is also about. But we're like, I don't know, we're just in this weird, like, not adults, like we
Yeah.
still
I'm
need our
not
moms.
I was like, Mom,
Hello.
are you making the breakfast, Mom? Does somebody have a trash bag?
Where's
for
the
this?
trash bag? Who
Yeah.
has the video camera, Dad?
Yeah, seriously, no. Yeah, I do think that, and I'm gonna keep saying this to myself all throughout December though, is that like it is okay. Like, and if you're feeling run down like I am today, I'm like, I don't want to fucking come today, Taylor. I'm here with you. But you know what I mean? Like, I won't say no to you, but I think just like when you're feeling like you need a shift, it's okay to say, I'm gonna stay at home and watch The Grinch with my kids.
Yep. And I think
Cozy
there's
up by the
so
fire.
much power in that.
The
And
problem I will say though, Tay,
Oh,
is then
God.
you open your phone and you're on Instagram and you're like, oh my God, I didn't do that. Oh my God, look at how sweet that looks. Oh my, like the highlight reel of Instagram and comparing. And
Yeah, let me
comparison,
just remind people everything that
comparison is the thief of joy.
Kendra and I are posting during the holidays.
I know.
It is fun. It's so fun what we're doing, but a lot of it is work, and it's work with the kids. And my sister and I were actually just talking about this yesterday is, holiday parties in general are so fun, but as a mom, at Lacey's, I didn't finish one drink at that party. I was hawk-eyed
Yeah.
on my kids.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like,
You're not relaxed. You're not there of like,
you're not like Friendsgiving where we're able to sit down, have a nice meal, have good
okay,
wine. And
that's another good point. Let's have this as a holiday boundary. I really do feel strongly about this as a mom. It is important for moms, whether you with your girlfriends or you and your husband and like couple friends, to prioritize those relationships in those moments. Like having something with just girlfriends, even you having something with your mom, me having something with just my mom, like you having just not all about, this sounds messed up. I'm sorry if this is spicy, not all about your kids. Like this is a time for also like reflecting with you and your husband and like you and your girlfriends. Like I do find that that is also a way to like self-care and refuel. Like,
yeah.
okay, now I can go do that train ride with my kids again.
Right. Drew and I were just talking about it, of like feeling like both him and I together and separately almost need a reset for the holidays. He was like, we need to remember, it's not everything we do. Yes, it's for the kids, but like, what about what you and I find joy in for the holidays? Like, do we want to go to dinner? Do we want to turn on Home Alone when the kids go to sleep and turn on the fire? Like, what is going to fill our cup this holidays? Because all we do, most 99% of what we do for the holidays is for the kids.
And this is also like very messed up of me to say, but I
gosh.
feel like the 4 parties that I've just gone to in the last 3 days, I was so busy like trying to film it so I don't forget it, or like trying to film it so I could post it. I'm like, for what? Like Zoe yesterday, she grabbed my phone. She said, no phone, mommy, watch me. I was like, oh no, I'm watching you through my phone. She thought I was on my phone. And I'm like, why do I need to? Why? Like I do it because I want the memories. I do it because I want them to have the memories. I don't I post it, yes, and that is part of the problem. But I'm also like, I need to put the phone down. And like, that is also a boundary that I need to have of like, I need to be present here and soak up this so I don't have to do 10 of these so that I remember some little part. Like, let's just like, I think everyone, and you saw yesterday, like, everything's chaotic. We're all like
Well, at the
chasing
past
kids and this and that.
two Christmas parties that we've been to, I spoke to you.
I don't think we talked. I didn't talk to you.
I
said
didn't
hi.
say bye to you.
I said hi.
For sure.
I know. We were trying to take a mom's picture. I'm like, oh, where's Taylor? Like, oh, she left outside. Okay, bye. But like, that's exactly what I mean. Like, that is a boundary where it's like, granted, we're there and like chasing kids and making sure everybody is safe, but it's like, let's all just take a beat.
Chill.
Which is very hard around these little
I know.
kids.
We should like challenge each other that we have to do like one night home with just the kid, not together. Just like you with your kids.
Oh, I will have plenty
Me.
of those.
Yeah. I mean, so will I. Like, but I mean something more special, like at home, like not the mundane Monday through Thursday school week. Like,
Yeah.
of course, go to AOJ, go home, have dinner. But I feel like there's
Something
maybe
special that's
something
just
special at home, whether it's
nostalgia.
baking cookies
You know, I do
for
also,
my Christmas cookie exchange.
I do also think that like I don't want this to come off wrong because I feel like we are very privileged to have such a full calendar and so many
Yes.
blessings and so many
Yes.
opportunities that we're able to do ourselves and our kids. And I know there's people in the world and listening to this probably that are like, oh, these bitches are complaining about all the luxury things that they get to do with their kids. And
Oh
absolutely,
God, I hope that that is not coming off like this. I think we are trying to say that moms in general during the holidays are doing the most. Like, I think we,
and whatever
all of us.
scale that looks like.
Yes.
Some of the stuff that we go to, it's like, wow, this is really over the top.
Oh
Like,
no, it is.
all of this
both,
is
what do you mean? Both the parties we went to were beyond over the top.
Yeah, and it's like,
Beyond.
so special and so beautiful. But like my pediatrician said to me, she's like, Kendra, slow down because they're becoming deaf to how special this is. Like they're going to become numb to how beautiful and how special when it's back to back to back. And like Zane saying to me yesterday, can't we just go to the park? I'm like, okay. Well, ouch. But like my point of all this, I guess to say is like figure out boundaries that work for yourself and for your family and for your kids. Because at the end of the day, like while all of this is so beautiful, like and watching the kids have magic, like I like fight back tears of like, oh my God,
Yeah.
this is so sweet. This is why we're doing it. But it's like at what point are you have to find that balance of like it not being like driving yourself into the ground. Like I have a cold right now. Like this cold better be gone by the end of the week or else like my calendar's cleared.
Oh.
You heard it here.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, because it's like,
Yeah.
like I'm just like, it's like a rat race.
Oh, well, I told you this morning, you're like, how are you feeling? I'm like overdosing on vitamin C and oregano
Yeah.
oil that you put me on.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, I must have been asked 3, 4, or 5 times at the 4 different parties that we were at this weekend, like, how are you doing? And every time my answer is the same of like, oh, I'm hanging on by a thread.
Yeah.
Like there is, I don't know what you, if you think you see something different on Instagram, I feel like I try to be very like, come on there and be like, I am dying. Like the sleep is not there. The calendar is full. The health is dwindling.
Yeah.
And this is such a tough time with sick kids. So I think, yeah, just the holiday boundaries are really hard because you want to do so much and you want to be there for everybody and you don't want to disappoint anybody, especially family, but you just have to prioritize yourself and
yeah.
your babies.
And you're the pilot of your little mom crew, of your family.
Yeah.
So we'll see where we land this year.
Godspeed, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
So if you're overstimulated and overwhelmed,
Oh, same.
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 All right, guys. Happy holidays.